던져야지 이제.
Please, get me out of here.
드루이드에게 보내는 편지. 단호의 드루이드여, 의식을 치를 때가 다가왔다. 우리들의 고위 드루이드, 저주받은 자님을 기쁘게 할 공로는 충분하다.
A shoddy sacrifice. They will learn no portents from this.
What tragedy has befallen you?
Well, thanks be. You're not one of them.
One of who?
The Danu. Not like any druids I've
다누
ever
교단의
seen before.
드루이드.
They grabbed me and me mates. We got lost in the fog and me mates.
Keep your wits about you.
The
친구는
high druid
제물로
calls
바쳐진 것
herself
같은데.
the cursed. She sacrificed them bit by bit. You understand? First a hand, then a leg.
You should run while you're intact. But first, what is the cursed planning to do?
She dragged old Finton to some ritual. Poor man. I daren't think what's become of him.
Save yourself.
I will. I'm done with this place.
The luck of Thor be with him. A sacrificial ritual and something about a puka. It's not much, but Kira may know what it means.
무슨 스킬일까? 늑대 사냥개. 처음 보는 원거리 기술이야. 심지어 늑대 사냥개. 늑대가 절 공격함. 아, 아일랜드 늑대를 불러오는 거야.
Eivor, I delivered the cure.
약은 갖다 줬대.
Escaped Flaun's wrath.
He has, and is much relieved. The soldiers are coming back to themselves. What have you learned?
The cursed will perform a sacrificial ritual.
Sacrifice? Faye, the cursed is then a high druid.
알고
Learned
있네요.
that she is. But what does that
고위
mean?
드루이드.
She
네크로맨서야.
wields great power. She will be protected by her acolytes.
Not only her acolytes. I also learned the ceremony will be protected by
푸크?
what was it? A pook.
A puka? That will be dangerous, but we've no choice. The ritual will likely be held at Carnagan. We must look there.
What is a puka? A kind of animal.
좀비 아니야,
A
좀비?
kind of animal? I will explain on the way. Come.
의식을 카르나간의 근처에서 치른다.
You promised to explain about the puka.
Sure, they were once marvelous creatures, able to take the forms of any animal.
동물로도 변신할 수
They're
있지.
dangerous.
그냥 드루이드 아니야?
Jest?
Have you known
드루이드가
such
동물로
creatures
변하는.
in Norway?
There is Fenrir, waltz to the gods, but he is unusual.
Well, pukas are common in Ireland.
흔하다고 이 동네.
Pukas. Sacrificial rituals. Is this your world?
The children of Danu are an aberration. True pagans oppose them. Flann knows our traditions will disappear without his support. He has pledged not to let that happen. Careful now. Pukas are quick. Search for tracks showing long claws and stay on your guard.
푸카 찾기가 있는데.
There. Tracks.
The puka! Follow it!
저게 푸카라고? 늑대랑 뭔가 순록이랑 합쳐놓은 느낌인데. 디자인 나쁘지 않다 근데. 잘 안 보이네요. 뭐야? 푸카 흔적 따라가기? 끝이야?
What in the nine realms was that beast?
의식을 시작했대. 여기 장비 있다.
I should be cautious around here.
라칸스 거울. 이거 하고 얘 다리 쪽이었지? 오케이. 와 이거 두 번이야? 뭐 뒤에 있는데 지금? 이거 하고 와 잠깐 여기 가 오케이 이거 하고 오케이 한 번 더 잡았니?
The ritual is profaned. It is the priestess.
빼고 아따 힘들었네.
You betrayed us. I curse you with all the powers
배신?
of the moon.
Your curses mean
얘
nothing.
보고 얘 보고 한
Came
거구나.
back when we most needed your awful might. And now
얘가 지금 음유신 포지션인데 상당히 높은 드루이드인가
Cursed
보네요.
is dead.
She
키아라가.
accused you of betraying the children of Danu.
I was once one of them.
How can this be?
Deirdre warned me against them, but back then it seemed the only hope.
You knew these people. Why did you not direct me to the Wren?
They only wanted to use me. Distrustful and secretive. I never knew their true names or anything about them.
어디까지가 진실이야?
A glen of great beauty lies on our
얘가
road.
사실은 최종 보스
Find
먹은
me when you're
아니겠지?
ready, and I'll confess my errors there.
It is beautiful.
I used to wash away my cares and pain in this pond. Would it be all right if I...
Of course.
As a young girl, when the Christians cleared the forests of Druids, I fled and stumbled on this spot. How would I survive? My friends, the world I knew. Soon, I turned to the children of Danu. At first, they pledged simply to keep the old ways alive. Then, one by one, Druids turned to dark rituals.
Then they turned to worse.
Yes, even murder. I disavowed the children, and now pray for their destruction.
The High Druid spoke of some sort of awful might.
끔찍하니.
Fantasies, an ancient fable of a people long lost. The Druids are now dispersed without a champion.
You have King Flawn.
My hopes are placed in him, but am I a fool? He has no deep love of the past. He hopes to build a new Ireland. He pledges that my people will be part of it. But once he's king, storms will come. I cannot know where he will take refuge.
You're no fool.
You and I have been through much together. We came near death. I would like to celebrate life.
Is this why you brought me to this place?
'Tis a lovely glen. Perhaps we could pass some time here.
왜 자꾸 주인공을 꼬시지 얘는? 그러게 이거 한 번은 받아줘야 되나? 이게 지금 첫 번째가 아니야 두 번째야. 약간 왠지 얘가 나중에 그 드루이드 두목으로 나올 것 같거든.
Kira, I admire you a great deal, but it's best not to form entanglements in time of war.
거절하겠어.
Malayan Eivor. You drive a woman mad, you do.
근데 둘 다 여자잖아요. 이러고 끝이야? 아마 이거 뭐 하트 저거 해도 이러고 아마 끝났을걸? 아까 보니까 드루이드 최고 장로 같은 애 단서가 나오긴 했었는데. 레벨업 했네. 이제 어떻게 되나?
Eivor, I have you and Kira to thank for curing my men. Even if the source of this succor does not sit easily with me.
Not all druids are your enemies, Lord. It is the children of Danu who attacked you.
Kira has told me of this druid cult. They are no great threat if they must strike from the shadows.
Perhaps they only sought to sow doubt among their enemies, and the friends of their enemies.
I regret my earlier distrust, but I've seen too much Irish blood spilt by Danes to give trust easily.
I know what it is to be bloodbound, Lord. It burns so bright it can blind to all else.
So, King, if Alach is the prize, how do you mean to take it? The ring fort there is the strongest in all the lands.
Yet the kings of Alach dwell outside its protection, foolishly leaving themselves vulnerable.
Still, that's a long march over uncertain soil. Your army will be exposed to forces unknown.
Abaddon has offered land at Clogher, where our army will make camp. From there, we move on to Alach.
This just arrived. The kings of Alach want to talk peace.
They surrender before you touch their soil. I know those who would die for such a reputation.
I
함정인가?
don't like it. The wording is vague, asking much and promising little.
What's the harm in hearing them out? If we start with the sword, we have nowhere else to go. They know me, they'll listen.
You would speak for me.
If you would honor me with your trust.
Do you have an opinion, Eivor? Or will you simply side with your cousin?
주인공이 호의로 가면 상관없겠죠.
My cousin gives wise counsel. You lose nothing but time, and if talking fails, answer with steel.
Time marches more quickly when you have an army to keep fit and fed. But I will consider your words. My life has been one of warfare, plots and intrigue. I have never known the trust of a brother, and do not give mine over easily. Bareth McEver, King of Dublin, I hereby authorize you to speak for me, Flann Shinna, High King of Ireland and all of her people.
의심할 땐 언제 과?
faith you have placed in me, my king.
어제는 바로
I have your
대인족이라고
blessing to
의심하더니만.
accompany Bareth, King Flann.
I'll not waste our time on formalities, Eivor. But you'll not be
왜?
going with Bareth. I need you elsewhere.
이러면 발이 위험하겠다.
You must build up some goodwill among the northern Enail, as you've done for other kingdoms.
또 동맹
Kira will
그거야.
provide the details at the pigeon coops.
I will owe you their
아이고
favor,
하는 건
Lord,
똑같네요 또.
for the trust you've shown my cousin.
동맹 맺는 거잖아 또 본편에서처럼 마음 얻어가지고 뭔 일 생긴 거
God has
아니야?
heard my prayers.
You flatter me, Lord, but what's
그치
wrong?
바리드한테 뭔 일이
Where's
생겼겠지.
Bareth?
He's not returned,
거봐.
nor have two messengers sent after him.
This cannot be simple misfortune. It hints at some dark design.
얘 대신 간
Do you
거였잖아요.
wish you'd taken up Eivor's offer earlier?
Aye. We may have lost 3 souls for not giving it more serious consideration.
Let me go after him, Lord. If he lives, I will find him.
Even with your cunning and guile, you would not go unchallenged.
통행증
Not without
있어야
a
돼.
king's pass, and few Vikings have those.
I'd wager a few from Donegal do.
Donegal. A Norse settlement.
A port on the western shore. A fair bit of their trade finds its way to Aljach, so someone there is bound to have a pass.
Is this port well guarded?
그냥 몰래
It's
들어가면 안 되나?
crawling with Norsemen grown lazy on success. They'd not expect someone to go Viking on them.
Good. I'll go to Donegal now and get one of these passes. With your leave, Lord.
왕의
If it means
통행증.
fewer lives lost,
얘가
you
왕
have my
아니었어?
blessing.
헷갈리네요. 얘가 여기 왕 아니었어? 난 그래서 왕의 통행증이라고 하길래 뭐야 했어 지금. 그러니까 얘는 그러니까 지금 말하는 건 대인족, 그러니까 여기 지역에 있는 바이킹 왕의 통행증이 있어야만 그 지역을 지나갈 수 있다 뭐 그런 의미겠죠 아마? 헷갈리네. 이거 뭐야 이거? 아니구나. 위치는 어디야? 여기 이걸 뚫고 가라고? 여기 갔다가 이동해서 가는 게 베스트겠네요. 자, 그러면 우선 오늘 방송은 여기서 마치도록 하고요. 내일 8시에 다시 찾아뵙도록 하면서 전 이만 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 내일 뵙도록 하죠. 안녕. 가볼게요. 안녕.